Yo, what up guys? I'm Sammy and welcome back to the Soul Brothers channel. And so many of you guys sent these pictures to me, so shout out to the Soul Squad for always keeping me notified. So apparently shout out to Street Boy, I guess. And Curry has been playing or practicing in a pair of shoes. His hand was broken, so he's been out for a little bit. He's due to come back pretty soon. And when he comes back, maybe he'll debut a new shoe. But during this practice, we see this blue pair of shoes that we don't really know what it is. It doesn't look like the Curry 7. It doesn't look like the Curry 303. So we're guessing it's the Curry 8. And like I had over 100 to 200 DMs on the Curry 8 and saying Curry 8 with a question mark, and then you guys sent this picture, which is kind of funny. Basically from the start of his line, Curry's shoes have always been very minimal and a little lackluster in cushion. My favorite in cushion will have to be the 2s with this charged cushion. And it's still not very nice. I mean, I feel like they did it pretty well in this too. It's still not anywhere near where I would like it to be, but it's probably definitely the softest cushion out of basically all of his cushion setups. Like the 4, if I remember correctly, it was just an EVA foam, super stiff. The 5 was just not very nice either. I mean, this protrusion helps a little bit so that it helps the cushion compress a little bit more, but it's still like pretty stiff. I think he just likes to be really low to the ground. Maybe that's it. I feel like if they made the cushion a little bit thicker, it would be a little bit nicer. But, you know, that's just how it is maybe. Curry 6 with this hover cushions, not very nice. Super stiff still. And same thing with the 7 with the hover and micro G blend. So the cushion has always been kind of lackluster. The Curry 1 also wasn't very nice. We're not going to talk about the Curry 3, right? No, I think it's just, I'm just a hater. I don't know, I just hated the Curry 3, but I mean, there was a few people that didn't mind it. Like Donny Boy didn't mind it, but all of these other shoes were way better than the 3 in my opinion, so we don't really talk about 3. The traction has always been phenomenal. The Curry 1 was very nice. The Curry 2 is probably the best out of all of these, but you know, I mean, for me, the 5 wasn't very good. The 5 was not very good, especially on dust. The dust pickup on this thing was horrendous, but now that's just that. The 2, the 4, the 6, and the 7 are all amazing for traction, you know, even on dust. So traction really was never a problem. The material in the upper, I feel like the 6 is where it peaked. The 6 with this knit material is super thin but also soft and supportive. With this stretchy tongue, it's a one booty upper, so it's really easy to just slip on. Everything else, I mean, the 2 is okay. I mean, it gets soft and all that with this fused material in the toe. And then the speed form here in the ankle, you know, the 4 was horrendous. The 4 is probably the worst. I mean, once you break it in, it gets nice, but you know, when you, this is new, this is dead stock. I have a couple of, I really like the 4s. But when you first get it, there's so much pitching here, and I believe it was here as well, like where the laces are, because the material is just so thin that it wasn't very comfortable. But like I said, once you break it in, it gets nicer. The 5 was pretty damn nice as well. You know, it has a knit material, but it has this other like shroud in the toe area that improves the support. So I also really like the 5 materials as well as the 6. The 7 wasn't bad. I mean, it's a mesh material. It's definitely not premium, but it's pretty thin, feels very minimal. And also another thing that I love about Curry shoes is that they're all super light and minimal, you know? Never had any issues with support, you know, or lockdown. So Curry shoes have always been solid performers. The 6, 4, 2, and the 7 are just all really nice. But the cushion, if they could do the cushion nice and right in the 8, I would be very happy. Just a little bit softer and maybe a little bit of bounce, you know, just put real hover in your cushion, you know what I'm saying? Or just old school micro G or something like that. I would love to talk to Steph and be like, hey, dude, put some nicer cushion in your damn shoes, alright? I don't think he cares about cushion as much, or maybe he just wants something, you know, very responsive. So in this shoe, this blue shoe, I mean, I kind of like how it looks. The cushion kind of reminds me of, you know, like Nike runners, like the Zoom Fly, you know, in the heel where it curves up a good amount. With the cushion, that it reminds me of that a little bit. The cushion looks thick as well. We don't know what it is. I'm hoping that's the cushion. I'm hoping that's not like caging or rubber coming up to cage the cushion. I'm hoping that's all cushion, because if it is, then that cushion looks real nice and thick. It also looks like kind of a sidewall as well, so your foot's probably not on top of all of that, but I can hope for it, right? So cushion looks pretty nice. Here on the lateral side, you have a good amount of fuse too, it looks like. Just another type of material on the lateral side here. So that'll help with lateral containment. So I don't think there's going to be an issue with lateral containment in the shoe. As far as the materials go, I'm not sure, but it looks like a knit. It looks like a one booty knit, very similar to the Curry 6, but it looks a little bit thicker to me for some reason, which isn't bad because the Curry 6, I mean, it was really nice. I really like this. But like if it had a little bit more padding maybe, and it felt a little bit cozier, then you know, that's also not bad. It seems to have a heel tab as well, which always makes the shoe easy to slip on and slide on, which I love. It doesn't say Under Armour anywhere on the shoe, and it doesn't have Steph Curry's logo, which is kind of weird, but this is potato quality, so you can't really tell. And then in the back, you can see a heel counter. It's a plastic heel counter, and Curry's never really had an external TPU heel counter. I guess kind of in the fives a little bit. But this is pretty prominent. So yeah, I mean, if this is the Curry 8, I feel like it looks pretty good. Actually, I think it looks really great. You know, it kind of looks like a runner to me, but I don't mind that. And the materials look nice with the knit, the cushion, hopefully it's nice. It doesn't look like they're using hover again, or maybe it's the same color, so we can't really notice it because the picture isn't very detailed. It's potato quality. And if this is the Curry 8, and if that shoe is an improvement upon the Curry 6, like I said, a little bit more padding in the materials, a little bit better cushioning, and a little bit more durable, you know. But if it is any of those things, then the Curry 8 will be a great performer. Tell us what you guys think of the Curry 8 leak. The Curry 7 came out in November 2019, which is like 4 or 5 months ago. That's insane. And Under Armour has been releasing Curry shoes in 6-month intervals, which is kind of weird. Like Kyrie and Curry started their signature line with the Curry 1 and the Kyrie 1 at the same exact time, or same exact year. And the Kyrie's on the 6th, and the Curry's basically on the 8th. So if it's every 6 months, then the Curry should be coming out in a month or two. In price, maybe around 130, 140 bucks. So yeah, that's the Curry 8 leak, supposed Curry 8 leak. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next one.